Hey, listen, I have a very quick cheat code on how to win spiritual warfare. And it may not be the response and the method that you may be thinking. My advice to you is stop fighting the devil. Stop fighting him. What, Pastor Ron, you're saying stop fighting the devil? Yes, stop fighting the enemy. You see, in Ephesians chapter 6, it tells us about gathering and putting on a full body of armor in order to have fight spiritual warfare, in order for us to participate in spiritual warfare. But the thing that is tricky in verse 13, after he says, Paul says, put on the entire armor and body armor, he tells us to stand our ground. So in essence, the way for us to win a victory, and for us to win this battle of spiritual warfare, is not by fighting the devil, it's by standing. Because when you stand, the heavens come and fight for you. Once you stand, God comes down into your situation and fights for you. And many of us, the reason why we're losing our spiritual battles is because we feel the need to fight. And it comes natural to us. Like, we've been fighting all our life. I paid my way through school. I'm a single mom. I'm a single dad. Like, fighting your battles comes naturally. And the enemy wants us to tap into our natural carnal selves in a spiritual battle. But God is saying, if you stand and trust him, he will fight for you. God doesn't lose any battles. God doesn't take any L's. The God that I serve wins every single battle he comes across. And the enemy is also already defeated. It reminds me of, a chicken, right? You see, a chicken, if many folks, when they want to, go to the supermarket, but they want to have a chicken dinner. Right? When they want to have a chicken dinner, they don't go to their ShopRite or Pathmark or Target or Giant. What they do is they go in the back, they go into wherever, and they get a chicken, and they kill that chicken to prepare for dinner. And the method they normally use to kill that chicken is to cut the chicken's head off. However, the funny part is, when you cut the chicken's head off, for a little while, it goes back and forth like crazily, right? But eventually that chicken has no choice but to fall. Can I tell you that 2,000 years ago, when Christ died on the cross and rose again 3 days later, he actually cut the head of the devil off. And all the devil is doing is making noise back and forth. But the devil has no choice but to fall. He's already defeated. And one of his methods is trying to get us to believe we have to fight. And if we don't fight, we can't win this battle. However, to the contrary, the God is saying that you don't have to fight. I'm going to fight for you. All you got to do is stand. All you have to do is stand. Exodus chapter 14. God says, be silent. Right? Facing the Red Sea. Be silent. The Lord will fight for you. So stop allowing yourself to fall for the trick of the enemy and feeling the need to fight and defend yourself and to use your weapons and to do things by yourself. Learn how to stand, because standing is the posture of victory. How? Because when you stand, heaven comes down in your fight. When you stand, God fights for your family. When you stand, the devil's not fighting you. He's fighting the entire chorus of angels. When you stand, God is there fighting your battles. The battle is not yours, it's God's. We have to learn to trust God and to rest and to stand. Because that standing is what allows us to gain victory. So like I said, stop fighting the devil, because that's what he wants you to do. Learn how to stand. You have your full body armor, but you stand and you wait for God and watch God fight for you. God bless you. I love you. Have a good one.